Boom! What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Hope you all had a fantastic weekend, but are ready to get down to business and make some money. My name is Michael Edward. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here, where myself, other THD pro traders, and special guests will drop golden nuggets of information and educational lessons that can help you guys become better traders and investors immediately. If you're ready to learn, trade, and profit, you've come to the place. Take a moment. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out. Let's educate and empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. But why should you listen to anything that we talk about on these streams? Guys, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. Began my career working for a fund in New York City. My first job right out of college, and then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before they ever let me touch even $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools available, and was part of a community of like-minded traders that helped ensure my success. And that's exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on here now today. Guys, before we get things started tonight, we got a damn good stream in store for you all. But before we get things started, I'd like to first thank our partners at Benzinga. For those that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet still fully endorses and promotes the TC platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and community. As a member of True Trading Group, you guys actually get the Benzinga Pro Newsfeed and Squawk feature, which is worth over $1,400 a year, but it's free to all of our TC members as part of your TTG annual membership. I'd like to read you guys now a quick message from Benzinga founder and CEO Jason Raznick. To better serve our Benzinga community, we've partnered up with the education team over at True Trading Group. If you're looking for great lessons in a fantastic community, we recommend checking them out. Sincerely, Jason Raznick. Thank you very much, Jason, and the rest of our friends over at Benzinga. So there you have it, folks. If you're here from Benzinga, yes, you are in the right place. If you're considering the right product to help you to learn to trade, give you the best chance to become consistently profitable with stocks, options, or crypto, True Trading Group is what you guys need. Now, without any further ado, let's talk about what we got in store for you guys here this evening. Tonight's live stream is going down as follows. First, we'll do about a 15-20 minute Q&A, give some time for people to log on, let people come in, tune in, join us here. I don't know if anybody's watching the Grammys, but the Grammys certainly don't help you make money. The education, the information that you're going to get on this live stream most definitely can and will. Then we're going to dive into some important lessons and topics that we're going to go over, but more importantly, how I plan on making money in the markets this week. We have a big week coming up. If there's been a week in recent times, you guys want to get your butts in chat, it's this week. Okay, we've got some news that's affecting the oil markets. Now that's going to affect an actual trade and a position that I'm currently in. So we're going to go over that, how I plan on making money from the news that just came out that's going to affect the oil industry. And we've got a major piece of information coming out on Wednesday. That's going to be the Fed minutes. So we're going to talk about how the news regarding the oil industry is going to affect the oil price and how that's going to affect the positions that I'm in and how I plan on making money from that news as early as tomorrow. And then what does the Fed minutes have in store for the markets and for your money? We're going to break all that down here today on this live stream. So let's not waste any more time. Guys, start typing your questions in chat. Again, no such thing as a silly question. No such thing as a stupid question. Asking questions is how you learn. I've been doing this going on maybe for about 17 years now. And guys, I also had a day one. Okay. I also had a day one. So go ahead, folks. Without any further ado, go ahead and begin typing your questions in the chat right now. And let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. Thoughts on Disney? Thoughts on Disney? Let's pull it up. I actually haven't looked at Disney in a little while. It looks like you have some pretty strong support here around 130. I got to be honest with you guys. I think that the 130 to 120 area is going to be a major level of support for Disney, because even if you're looking at what we have here, hold on 1 second. All right. So what I'm looking at here, guys, with Disney, and I'll zoom this in, I'll just kind of draw this out for you guys. Obviously, right now, near term, you have a major support level down here around 130. Okay, so regarding Disney, you got almost, basically a triple bottom here down on Disney. But if Disney was to break this 130 level, and Disney is one of the weaker stocks in the overall market, Disney has not really participated in the 2-week rally that we've seen in the overall market. So if you basically, let's take a look at the 2-week rally that we've had in the markets. Okay, that's what Disney has done. Let's go take a look at what the SPY has done over those 2 weeks. Okay, let's take a look at what the Dow has done over those 2 weeks. Let's take a look at what the NASDAQ has done over those 2 weeks. All right, you see the size of these bounces. Let's take a look at what Apple has done over those 2 weeks. All right, you guys are getting my drift. Let's take a look at what Tesla has done over those 2 weeks. Then let's go back and take a look at Disney. Disney is obviously by far one of the weaker stocks in the overall market. So if there is another downturn in the markets, and I think we may be in store for one towards the end of this week, if there's another downturn in the markets, it's very possible that Disney breaks that 130 and then gets down into its next area of support, which is going to be 120. All right. So if Disney does break 130, if you do get another bit of a pullback in the overall markets, I would look for Disney to 120. Disney's one of the weaker stocks in the overall market. I know this is Q&A part, but is the sale from Friday still valid? Bill Monty says, I know this is Q&A part, but is the sale from Friday still valid? I wasn't going to talk about that till later, but we'll go over it. Listen, all good things must come to an end, Bill. Okay, our sale of $100 cash back offer and the 49% off price is over as of midnight tonight. All right, we've got 20 spots left from Friday. So whichever comes first, 20 signups or midnight tonight. So if you guys are familiar with that offer, don't wait. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, sign up now. Okay, we will not make it until midnight. All right, it's going to be either 20 spots or midnight. I highly doubt we're going to make it all the way through to midnight. For those that are not familiar with our membership offer, no worries. I'll tell you about it a little bit later on this live stream. Okay, so $100 cash back offer, 49% discount. You guys can jump on that now by going to ttgoffer.com. I'll tell you more about the membership later on in the live stream. So where do I put 3K tomorrow morning? Inc. Steven Song. You don't put 3K anywhere. I'll do you solid. You can actually take $1,800 of that 3K, keep it in your pocket. Okay. Keep it in your pocket. Spend under $1,200 of the 3K that you were going to just haphazardly throw into the market tomorrow morning without having any idea of what your game plan is or what your goal is. And you're just going to ask somebody else on YouTube on what you should do with your money. Spend $1,200 of that $3,000 that you were just going to throw away into the markets and put into somebody else's pocket and get yourself educated. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be smart. I'm being dead serious. I know it might sound kind of, like what an asshole response. I'm not. I don't mean to come off that way. I'm being dead serious. The best thing for you to do is to actually get yourself educated, join your trading group, get the same level of education that you would get if you were working at a fund in New York City. It's the same level of education I got when I worked at the hedge fund in New York, so that you can actually start answering these questions on your own. Mike, GME, please. JP Alexander, just because you asked so nicely. We'll talk about GameStop. I'm only kidding. JP Alexander, I'll answer all of your questions, brother. All of them. All right. GameStop. All right, let's talk about GameStop. Now, GameStop is holding above a key support level. I do not think this support level holds. GameStop gapped up on Friday on news of a stock split. Now, on Thursday, when this news came out after the close on Thursday, we were doing the live stream here just like we always do. And I was telling everybody that, I was surprised to see a stock split from GameStop. I don't think it makes sense. I think it's gimmicky. It makes sense when Tesla at $2,000 does a stock split. It makes sense, when Apple at 400, 500, 600 does a stock split. It makes sense when Amazon at 3,200 does a stock split. When Google at a couple $1,000 does a stock split, so that you can make your shares a lot more attractive and a lot more affordable for a wider pool of shareholders and investors. Essentially, what you're doing is, especially a company like Tesla, you're saying, you know what? Okay, I understand people don't necessarily want to be able to pay $2,000 for one measly share, right? So you split the stock, make it more affordable. Now people can buy 4, 5, 6 shares. GameStop is already dominated by retail traders and retail investors. I don't necessarily think there's a retail investor on the planet that wanted to own GameStop and is now saying to themselves, oh my goodness, GameStop's doing a stock split. Now I could finally afford the shares. 2 weeks ago, the stock was at $80 per share. So I don't necessarily think that I don't know. Listen, I'm not trying to say I'm smarter than Ryan Cohen or anything like that. My initial reaction was, when this news came out, it was gimmicky. And the gap up on Friday got immediately sold off, very aggressively. So this is a big, strong red candle off the gap up. That news was not able to hold at all its gap, and you got a big, strong sell-off once that news came out. Now, the thing that I will say, the only positive thing that I'll say about what I see on the chart right now regarding GameStop is it's holding a good support level. There's a support level on GameStop, and we're talking strictly the chart, and that's going to be right around 160. Okay, if you look at this right around 160, you will notice that this level was a key level of resistance in December and January. You can see for an entire month, this stock was knocking on the door of 160, and for the life of it, just could not get above it. Then all of a sudden, you have this big squeeze move higher, and then now we've since pulled ourselves back, and we are holding above 160. As long as GameStop is above 160, you can keep eyes on it for a potential long. My gut is 160 breaks and the stock drifts back down into the 130s. Bill Monty signed up. Thank you. Been watching for weeks. Was a part of Warrior and Sykes. You guys are on another level. Thank you, Bill. Welcome to the family, brother. Welcome, Bill. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you part of the team. All right, guys, next question. Yes, like I said, guys, that GameStop, I think that 160 level is pretty important for GameStop. Do you feel that options are more risky than stock? Yes. Yes, they are. Options are more risky than stock. They also provide greater reward, though, than stock. Okay. With an option, the volatility is going to be much higher on an option. Okay. An option contract is going to move at a much greater percentage than the individual stocks. You can have a stock that moves maybe 2 or 3% or 5 or 6%. The option could move 20, 40, 50, 60% in relation to the stock. That greater percentage move is going to provide you with higher volatility, which therefore provides you with higher risk, but also provides you with greater reward. I think understanding how to trade options is a very, very important aspect for all traders, especially those with small accounts. There's a lot of people out there that might say, hey, Mike, you know what? I don't have the capital to trade a $100 stock, a $200 stock. I can't trade AMD, NVIDIA, Apple, Facebook, or Meta. I can't trade these stocks. I don't have the capital to trade them. But you can trade the options in those stocks. Okay, so yes, they are more risky, but they also do provide greater reward. All you need to do and understand is how to properly manage that risk when you're trading options. And that's something you're going to learn as a member of True Trading Group. Okay, so everybody that's watching this, if you guys are unfamiliar with trading options, the biggest mistake that you can make as a beginner trader is just starting to trade options without actually understanding how to trade options. They are not the same as stocks. They are very, very different. They do not trade the same. They do not move the same. Their price is not affected by the same things. They're very, very different. So we have a lot of courses on options. We've got webinars on options. We've got professional option traders that have been trading options over 20 years. You will learn how to trade options and control that risk so that you can capitalize on the reward. Does AMC follow GME? Yes, it does. Why? I have no idea. KOSS is another one. Bed Bath & Beyond is another one. The meme stocks follow each other. They have no relation whatsoever. GameStop, like AMC actually moved higher when GameStop announced they were going to be doing a stock split. Now, there is literally absolutely zero correlation between GameStop doing a stock split and AMC. It has nothing to do with AMC whatsoever. But AMC stocks still moved higher. They trade in correlation because they are the leading meme stock or leading meme stocks. Whenever anybody thinks about a meme stock, they automatically just think about GameStop and AMC. Those are the first two stocks that anybody thinks about. And the investor base on those two stocks is very similar. There's a lot of crossover between shareholders of GameStop and shareholders of AMC. A lot of people that own GameStop also own AMC. A lot of people that own AMC also own GameStop. Other than that, there really is no correlation between the two, but they do tend to follow each other. Larry G says, I'm having issues signing up. Larry, if you're having issues signing up, this goes for anybody else. Anybody out there that's having issues signing up, you guys can send a text message. Don't call. It's a text-only phone number. But you can send a text message right now, or if you have questions about the membership in general, or if you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason. That phone number on the bottom of the screen down there, 201-775-9702. Send a text to that phone number right now. Guys, I see a lot of questions about the sale and the discount offer that we were running for my birthday, which is this week. Heyo. It's also, taxes, it's Easter. So we got a lot to celebrate here nobody celebrates taxes, but we're going to be celebrating my birthday. We're going to be celebrating Easter. So the offer that we had tonight is the last night for that. But I see a lot of people are asking about it. I promise I will get into that later in this live stream. I'd like to take a couple of more questions before we do dive into that. But I'll get into that later on. But tonight is the last night for that offer. I so need your training on options. I have $50K in an IRA, but feel scared to invest. Take your time, George. Take your time. Go through the courses. Options can be intimidating. It's kind of like if anybody knows how to play craps. If you know how to play craps, when you step up to the craps, it looks very intimidating, right? But when someone explains the game to you, it's actually pretty easy to understand. Options is a lot like that. It seems very intimidating, but when somebody explains it to you properly, it's easy to understand. So, you should be scared to invest, honestly, if you don't know what you're doing. But the cure for fear is education and knowing what you're actually doing. Your fear of investing is because it's the fear of the unknown. Right? It's human nature to be scared of something you are not familiar with. It's the fear of the unknown. So let's turn the unknown into the known. Right? So take your time, trade on our simulator. We have a simulator, George, that will actually let you trade stocks and options with fake money so that you can actually practice what you're learning in our curriculum and in our courses. Practice that first before you start trading with real money. That's something I recommend to all people that are just first starting out here with True Trading Group. Mike, is it a bad habit to look at a stock price predictions before buying a stock? Sassy, I would tell you to learn enough so that you're able to actually make your own predictions and to formulate your own trading plan. There are no psychics in the stock market. There's not a single person on the planet that can say with 100% certainty that they know where a stock is going to go tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Not a single person that can say with absolute 100% certainty, as they can say the sky is blue and 2 + 2 is 4. There's not a single person that can make that prediction with 100% certainty. So, not to say that you should ignore price predictions or price targets by analysts, but they are not the holy grail. Just because an analyst from Citigroup says that they give a $30 stock, they give it a $50 target, that doesn't mean the stock's going to $50. It doesn't at all. Those people can also be wrong. Okay. Their time frame could be much longer than you're prepared to hold through. So the best thing for you to do is to be able to, understand the analyst ratings. And again, we actually have analyst ratings on our platform. So you can actually type in any ticker symbol and you'll get all the analyst ratings on the stock. So you'll see how many analysts have a buy, sell, hold rating, what their price predictions are. But get educated enough to the point where you can read that information and use it as a piece of your own analysis so you can make your own predictions and your own thoughts about a stock. It's a lot easier for you to be wrong and lose money on a stock if it was your own decision than following somebody else and they're wrong and you lose money because somebody else was wrong. And it also feels a million times better when you make money on a stock because you yourself were correct, not because it was somebody else's stock tip, right? So I always tell people that traders will realize their maximum potential by getting to a stage in their career where they're actually able to trade their own plans and trade their own ideas. And that's something at True Trading Group. We teach people how to fish. We'll teach you how to identify opportunities on your own. Yes, you can follow all of my trades, all the other moderators. There's 8 other professional traders that are moderators at TTG. You can follow all of our trades if you guys want. We give you our alerts in real time. The second that our orders fill, we tell you on the microphone what we're doing before we actually do it. So it's, if you guys want to follow us, you certainly can. But our goal is to educate you enough to a point where you can start sharing your trade ideas with us. The point of being in a group, and this is why I say welcome to the family when you join True Trading Group, is we all make each other better traders. The more traders that we have in True Trading Group that have the same education that I received when I worked at a fund in New York, which made me the trader that I am today, the more people that we have that know what to look for, the stronger it makes the entire group, because I only have 2 eyeballs. I can't look at 2,000 stocks during the day. But the TTG family, now we certainly can. And that's the point. Ryan McKeon says, made my membership back last week. Nice. Wish I had joined before ever opening a trading account. Can you explain how to read dark pool data on the TTG platform, please? Listen, I'll tell you this, guys. Trading with both hands tied behind your back because you tried doing this on your own or worse, listening to social media exclusively is just, it's a mistake. A lot of people refuse to admit that they need an education, refuse to admit they need help until it's too late, until they've already lost thousands of dollars. People are like, oh, you know what? I can do this on my own. And you just lose thousands of dollars. And then you're like, shit, I really actually do need help. No other profession would you do this, right? Like nobody tomorrow, if you got hired to work at a construction site, you never work construction a day in your life. And you're like, oh, I got to go operate the bulldozer today. No one's ever showed you how to operate a bulldozer. Not one person on this live stream is going to be like, no. I don't need any training. I'm good. I'm going to figure this out on my own. Oh, you're a professional? You've been riding bulldozers for 15 years? No. I'm good. I got this. Not one of you would jump up into that bulldozer and try to operate it. Every one of you would ask someone to show you how to operate it. Why is trading any different? I don't know. I don't know the answer why everybody thinks that trading is like this get-rich-quick scheme that you can just, I'm just going to do this on my own. Why? Why would you do it on your own? Seek the guidance and the help and the advice and mentorship and the education from someone that does it professionally already. That's how you speed up your learning curve. That's how you avoid losing thousands of dollars before you ever start finding it, decide that it's time for you to actually get yourself educated. Right? So, and also regarding the dark pool data, Ryan, we have a video on the website that covers that under webinars and workshops. So without me getting into, how to use the dark pool data on the TG site, that is one of the things you get access to as a member. We have dark pool data and unusual options activity on our sites, included with your membership. You don't have to pay extra for it, for those that don't know. But there are videos in the webinar section that teaches you how to use the dark pool data. So I would just reference you to that, Ryan. But yes, as a member of TGD, we give you guys the free real times flow. This is directly courtesy of the CBOE. Okay. So Ryan, that is exactly why we say, if you're new and you have limited funds and the TG membership won't leave you much to trade with, sign up anyway, because what else won't leave you much to trade with? Trying to figure this stuff out on your own. Okay. That's going to leave you with not very much to trade with. Okay. So that's that, folks. All right. So that was a great Q&A session. All right. Great Q&A session. Hope you guys all got something out of it. For those of you that are not teaching members and I did not get to your question, do not worry. Okay. We do this 6 nights a week. Make sure you guys click. All right. Make sure that you guys click the subscribe button and the notification bell icon to make sure you never miss out on a TG live stream. If you guys are a member of True Trading Group and we did not get to your questions, let's see. We got a comment up here on the screen. Hey, I'm that guy. Lost 5K in AMC this week. Should I sell? On the fence about spending another 1K. Just saying. See, Philip, that's what drives me crazy. You have no problem losing $5,000, but then you're hesitant to spend $1,200 to actually get an education so you don't lose $5,000 ever again on something like this. You made mistakes. You made mistakes this week that cost you $5,000. Mistakes that most likely could have been avoidable. But then you're hesitant to spend the money on $1,200, less than $1,200 actually, right? Less than $1,200. But here's another member that just said, after losing money, I had to join TTG. That's from Trub MW88. I get it. But why do you have to lose money first? Think about this. Think about how much money all of you on this live stream, there's 1,100 people that are on this live stream right now with me on a Sunday evening. Think about the money that you've lost in the market trying to figure this out on your own. You did it without even thinking twice. Imagine if you never did that. And instead, from day one, you started off with a $1,200, less than $1,200 investment for the entire year. And you actually got yourselves educated so you can avoid making the mistakes that you made that cost you thousands of dollars. Why do you have to lose money first? Trading is the only profession that people think that they can become successful before they actually get any educational training. Why that is, I don't know. I really don't know. There's a reason why our slogan at True Trading Group is learn, trade, profit, in that order. That's the order that I learned in. When I got hired at the fund in New York, I literally was not allowed to touch $1 of the hedge fund's money until I went through their training program. Now, if a fund in New York City with just about $450 million under management is not going to let their new traders touch their money without being educated, why would you touch your own money without being educated? Really ask yourself that question. Then you kind of feel kind of silly. Okay, guys, listen up. Before I move on, it's important. I know who is here. Before I move on, it's important to know who is here is not a TTG member, or perhaps this is your first live stream. If that's you, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. I know this may seem silly or stupid, but it definitely helps me out so I can I can give you all a better live stream. So please do not be shy. If you are not a member of True Trading Group or this is your first time on this live stream, go ahead, type the number 1 in chat right now. All right. We got MDIS Huge, Dirty Cuban, 410 Clout Kings, Anthony Grimes, Royman, Online Business, Jeremy Jeffers, I Am Too Fun, Barbara Neblet, how are you? Coyote Martula, Siraj Khatri, JP Alexander, Elizabeth McKinney, Chris Shaw, Joe Manning, Linda C., Joshua Villanueva, Afua Boateng. We got Mark McDonald, Mark Roberts, Jack FGHN, Name, Bala, Philip, Victor, Anita, RJ, what's up, Cube? I love it, guys. A lot of new faces that are joining us here on the live stream. I love to see people that are actively in search and actively motivated and dedicated to get themselves educated to further themselves. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Okay. For anyone that just typed the number 1, if you just typed the number 1, listen up, listen good. True Trading Group is the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price for the whole year. You get access to all of our courses, both current and future, and all of our tools, both current and future. Normally, the membership to True Trading Group is $2,212. However, the next 20 people that go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121 at checkout, you will receive a 49% discount in celebration of my birthday. Okay. That's going to bring the price down to just $1,127 for the entire year. Okay. So the next 20 people that sign up before midnight, that's tonight. Okay. That offer is good until midnight tonight. Price goes up at midnight tonight. All right. You're also going to be getting a $100 cash back offer when you complete our courses and quizzes. Okay. And as an added bonus, you're going to get 2, not 1, 2 free small private study group sessions with one of our TTG Pro Trader moderators so you can get the individual attention that you need to help you succeed. Oh, guys, it's actually 19. I'm sorry because Bill had just signed up earlier. Bill Monty. I'm sorry about that. I forgot about Bill. Bill, welcome to the TTG family. Folks, that means there's actually 19 of those spots now available. So you're going to get a 49% discount, brings the price down to $1,127. But as soon as you complete our courses and quizzes, we will send you $100 cash back. That brings your membership price to just $1027. Every single one of you on here have lost more than $1027 in the markets before trying to figure this stuff out on your own. At True Trading Group, we combine. Guys, this is the last night that we're offering this. So let me make that very, very clear. So listen carefully. TTG, what you're going to be getting, we combine a professional trading educational curriculum that's both in-depth and complex, yet still very easy to understand and implement. Whether you've never traded a day in your life or you're a professional trader that's just trying to gain an edge, our platform can help you reach goals that you guys never thought were possible. We combine that with premium investing tools from today's top fintech companies. If you were to purchase these tools that are on our platform, okay, and yes, I say platform because not only are you getting access to the education, but you're also getting access to the tools that professional traders use to make better informed decisions. If you were to go buy these tools on your own, you're spending about $4,000 to $5,000 a year. We have negotiated deals with all of these companies: Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, CBOE, Polygon, Trade Ideas. We've negotiated deals with all those companies to offer their tools and their products on our platform for you to use when you spend just $11.27 and become a TTG member. And then you get the $100 back guarantee. That brings it down to just $10.27. Okay, that brings it down to just $10.27. And to top all that off, you're going to become part of a community of active and educated, helpful traders and investors that are led by TTG's team of full-time professional trading moderators with over 100 years of combined trading experience, currently sporting just under an 80% win rate collectively that focuses on stocks, options, crypto futures, day trading, swing trading, and long-term investing. And we genuinely give a damn whether you guys succeed or fail. Do you guys offer live trade signals? Says we have a question here from 410 Clout Kings. Yes, absolutely 410 Clout Kings. Do you offer live trade signals? So, Clout Kings, let me make myself very, very clear. Every single day inside of True Trading Group, myself plus 8 other professional traders are live on the microphone talking to you the way that I'm talking to you now. We share our screens with you so you see exactly what we see and exactly what we are doing. Okay? Every single time that we make a trade, you're going to be getting a real time trade alert whenever one of our moderators enters or exits a trade. And we also tell you on the microphone just before we're about to enter a trade. So I'll let my TG fam, you can say yes or no to 410 Clout King's question. Do we actually trade and give you guys live trade signals? Yes or no? Do we actually give you and tell you what we're going to buy before we actually buy it? We come in the mic and say, guys, I'm about to buy this stock at this price, this stop loss, these profit targets. We guys give you that all in real time. Will we renew at that price yearly, says George. George, yes. Major, good question, George. So the membership is usually $22.12. It's $11.27 for those who join by midnight tonight. Now, when you join True Trading Group, the price you pay when you sign up is the price you pay for life. You are locking yourself in at that price. So next year, if our membership could be $2,500 next year, or maybe it just goes back to the $22.12, you will only pay the $11.27, which is the price you paid when you joined. Okay, so when the price you pay when you sign up, that's the price you guys pay for life. You're locking yourself in at that price. Okay, folks, results matter at True Trading Group. Do not confuse us with other groups and programs. Your results matter, your success matters, and it is measurable through your actual P&L. Do you make money with us? Yes or no? That is what matters at True Trading Group. TTG exists to empower the retail trader, and the bottom line is that the vast majority of our members are making money and they are becoming better traders. Watch this. My TTG fam, those of you that are members of TTG, I have a very simple question for you. Very straightforward. Are you making money because of True Trading Group? If the answer is yes, I want you to type a $sign in chat right now. Now, anybody that's not a member, like if you're one of the people that typed the number 1 before, my advice to you, try to count how many $signs come through chat right now. These $signs are TTG members that are telling you that they're making money and they're becoming better traders because of the education and the tools that they've received at True Trading Group. Now, I love every single one of these people to death. They're my family, but there's nothing special about them. They found True Trading Group the same way that you did, and that's one of these live streams. They had every excuse in the world for themselves. They've lost a bunch of money in the past. They don't know what they're doing. They have no experience. They have a full-time job. They've got small accounts. But yet here they are telling you that they're making money with True Trading Group and becoming better members. Now, you guys just heard me talk for about the last 5 or 10 minutes about how great True Trading Group is, right? And why you should invest $11.27 to join the TTG family tonight. Well, now you can actually watch as I put my money where my mouth is, because I am so confident in our ability to help you become successful. And again, your success matters, not ours, your P&L. Here's the deal. Anyone that joins True Trading Group by midnight tonight, okay? Anyone that joins True Trading Group by midnight tonight, not only do you save 49%, it brings the price from $22.12 down to just $11.27. Not only do you get a $100 cash back when you complete and pass our courses and quizzes, not only do you get 2 small private study groups to get the individual attention you need, not only do you get access to all of our courses and tools, but I'm going to give you double your money back at the end of your membership if you do not ever make the $1,127 back at least once during your membership. I'm being dead serious. As long as you complete all of our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend 1 study group. You have all year to complete those tasks. And if you do not make back $1,127 at least once, we will give you back double. That's $2,254. No catch. I am dead serious. That is how confident we are in our ability to help you become successful. Guys, we simply feel that if I'm going to come up here every night and I'm going to ask you guys, listen, believe in True Trading Group, invest in True Trading Group, and trust our ability to help you become successful to reach your goals, this isn't anything to joke about. Your goals and your financial future is not something to joke about. And I take that responsibility very, very seriously. And I carry it with me on my shoulders like the weight of the world. And if you are willing to put in just a little bit of effort, and I'm not talking, I don't need 40 hours a week. Give me a couple hours a week. You can go through the courses at your own pace, at your own schedule. They're available 24/7, 365. You give me a little bit of effort, I'm going to guarantee your membership price double. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Guys, this offer is good until midnight tonight or until the next 19 people sign up. The price, if you go to ttgoffer.com, it's going to show $22.12. You have to enter the coupon code, TTG121. Click enter. That brings the price down to $11.27. Enter info at checkout. You'll see for yourself on the site. Everything I'm mentioning to you is there. And then some. Okay? You'll know you're getting one of those offers, one of the 19 cashback offers, as long as you see the $100 cashback offer in your checkout cart. As long as you see that in your checkout cart, you know you're good to go. You're getting the cashback offer. Also, all trial members, you also have until midnight tonight to use the coupon code TTG121. Adam, can you do me a favor, bud? Can you pull up the screen so I can show the trials? Oh, awesome. There you go. Okay, guys. So there you have it. This is your trial membership dashboard. Okay. If you are a trial member, log in to your member dashboard. You have to actually log into your member dashboard if you're a trial. Okay. You have to log in. If you don't log in, it will not let you sign up. If you're a trial, you have to log in and then click that little green button right there that says join now. You click that green button that says join now. If you do that before midnight and use the code TTG121, you will also get the $11.27 price point. Ignore the code on the top of the screen. If you do not use that code here before midnight, the cheapest you're going to be able to join is for $1,420. Don't do that. Save yourself the $300. Use TTG121 right now and get it for just $11.27. This offer is good until midnight tonight, folks. So I would take advantage of it before it's too late. Okay? That's ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. If anybody has questions about the membership or you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, just send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen. Do not call that number. It's a text-only number. Okay? 201-775-9702. All right. There you guys have it. Okay. All right, guys. So there we have that. All right, guys. Like I said, that offer is good until midnight tonight. Price goes up at midnight tonight. All right. Nice. We got somebody, I see Cube says they just joined. I'm not sure. Once Adam gets the info through on his end, I'm sure we'll call it out once we get that official sign up. All right, gang. Guys, listen, don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. Literally, we're just getting started. Okay? We're literally just getting started. This is going to be a big week. Okay? This is going to be a big week today. Or this week coming up. So let's talk about how we're going to make some money, right? Let's talk about how we're going to make money this week. That's the point of these live streams. I want to educate you guys. I want to tell you about the positioning that I'm in. I want to tell you what I expect the market to do this week, where I think there's going to be opportunity. Okay. Now, two things I'm going to be focusing on this week. Okay. One is oil. Okay. Everybody welcome Reginald. Reginald, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Reginald. That means now there are 18 spots left. 18 spots left. All right, everybody welcome Reginald. 18 spots left. All right. Everybody welcome Reginald. Guys, remember, ttgoffer.com. This offer is good until midnight tonight. All right. So let's talk about the two main things I'm looking at: oil and the overall markets. We're going to start with oil. Midweek, we're going to focus on the overall markets. Let me explain to you why. We had some news come out this weekend, that the UAE, there is a truce between the UAE and an Iranian-backed group, militant group, where it would result in the demilitarization of the Saudi-Yemen border. So if we join, do we get all components of your site? Yes. Okay. When you join the annual membership, you get access to every single course, every single tool. Now, to be fair, we have like a lifetime membership that we're actually getting rid of in the next probably couple of weeks. We got a couple of spots left for lifetime membership, and then we're phasing it out. So we do have additional things that you can pay for if you want, but the courses and the tools are all included for $11.27. You get access to every single course. Okay. There are no like VIP pro level courses that cost more money. There's no upsells into training group when it comes to the courses and the tools. Okay. So all those tools that are on our platform that professional traders use to make better informed decisions, you have access to as an annual member for not paying a single dollar more. $11.27, you get access to all of it. All courses, all tools. Okay. No upsells into training group for courses and tools. Okay. Simulations. Yes, we have simulations. Like we have a trade simulator that has real-time data. Okay. So when you join, one of the tools is a simulator. This simulator is actually the same simulator that's used in some universities across the country. Cal State University Fullerton uses the same simulator that we use. University of Berkeley Haas, Illinois Tech. Okay. These universities use the same simulator that we have. So you guys can actually use this simulator, trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. That's the key. A lot of simulators out there use delayed data. So you can actually trade alongside all of us in chat with fake money, with real time, and practice. Prove you can make money before you actually risk your hard-earned dough. All right. So getting back onto oil, right? Some news happened over the weekend. Okay. So a UN-backed truce. George R. just said, need someone to look over my shoulder like you guys offer. Brothers, sign up and we'll show you. Guys, sign up. We'll show you how to watch over your own shoulder. Okay. Sign up. We'll show you how to watch over your own shoulder. Literally. That's the truth. All right. Guys, the code word for tonight is Essentia. The code word for tonight is Essentia. All right. Like the water. Listen, if you're not a member, don't worry about this code word. There it is. There's Essentia. Do not worry about this code word if you're not a member. We do a lot of giveaways with our family. We give away cash. We give away electronics. This code word is part of one of those giveaways. So if you are part of the TTG fam, your code word for tonight is Essentia. Okay, your code word for tonight is Essentia. So, oil, right? Oil. Couple things happened. Just last week, the U.S. tapping into their strategic oil reserves, adding 1 million barrels a day to supply. You also had other countries around the world tap into their reserves to add oil supply into the market to try to bring down the price of energy. They're basically really trying to bring down the price of gas at the gas station, at the gas pump, or for my Europeans out there, petrol at the petrol stations. Everybody welcome Philip. Philip, welcome. 17 spots now remain. Guys, 17 spots left. That's it. Okay, go to ttgoffer.com. Use that code, TTG121. Get the 49% discount, 2 private study groups, a $100 cashback offer when you complete our courses and quizzes, and a double your money back guarantee. If you do not make your membership fee back at least once, I'm going to give you double your money back. I'm literally going to give you $2,254 back if you do not make $11.27 at least once. Who else would be willing to do that to you guys? That's how confident we are in our ability to help you become successful. Because again, at the end of the day, your results matter, and we measure your results through your P&L. Okay? So, a truce that's going to end some military, a truce that's going to end some military conflict on the Saudi-Yemen border. Now, that's important. That happened here just this weekend. Now, that's important because that alleviates some fear and anxiety that investors have about supply disruptions in the oil industry. There's already fears about supply because of Russia, Ukraine. Adding, the worries of military conflict in the Middle East adds to that uncertainty and adds to possible supply issues that would cause the price of oil to spike. You had just the other week, you had a missile attack on a Saudi Aramco oil facility. That caused the price of oil to spike because whenever there's an attack on an oil facility at Saudi Aramco, which is the largest oil company there in Saudi Arabia, there's the fear about supply disruptions, and that's going to put the facility offline, which is less oil that's going to be getting into the system. Less supply, higher prices, right? That's economics 101, supply and demand. So this truce this weekend is a positive catalyst, but a negative result for oil. Okay? A negative result for oil. Oil futures are actually down right now. They're not down by much. They were down 1%. Okay? At around 6:30, they were down around 1%. Everybody welcome Omar. Omar, welcome to the TG family. 16 spots left. Guys, do not wait. I'm telling you now, this offer is good until midnight Pacific tonight. Okay? So you guys go to ttgoffer.com. You enter the coupon code TGD121, and that'll get you the 49% discount before the price goes up. The price is going up at midnight. Okay? So if you guys want that $100 cash back offer, the double your money back, stop throwing money away. Seriously, get educated to the point where you guys can stop making those mistakes. You'd be amazed at how much money you can make if you just stopped losing. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm being for real. There's so many times that you've lost so much more money than you should have because of mistakes that you made. Even if you just stopped making those mistakes and never made one more winning trade, you can actually still make more money. And a lot of people don't realize that. Get educated, folks. I'm telling you guys that right now. It's a big week coming up. Okay, back to oil. Okay, oil futures are down about 0.4%. So they're starting to bounce back a little bit. Okay, so we were down 1%. They're starting to bounce back a little bit. We're down 0.4% right now as the Asian markets opened up. That took the price of oil down. So we got to see what happens between now and tomorrow morning when our markets open up in exactly 12 hours and 6 minutes to be exact. We're going to open up here in the U.S. We got to see what oil does between now and then. Does this gap down in oil hold? If it does, we can see some downward action in oil stocks. I am actually short one oil stock. I'll pull it up for you guys, and that's OXY. I am short this stock. It's not a very large position yet. I'm giving myself some pretty good wiggle room on where my stop loss is on this trade. And I'll explain to you guys why I'm short Occidental. Now, full disclosure, Occidental is a oil stock that I own in my long-term portfolio. I am long oil in my long-term portfolio. Okay, I've actually, January 2nd, I published an 18-page report for TTG members naming the energy sector as my number one sector pick for 2022. And so far, 2022, the energy sector in the first quarter is the best performing sector in history for the energy sector. Okay. So on January 2nd, which is literally right there. Okay. It was the day after New Year's Eve and the day before the markets opened up for the first trading day of the year. It was this day right here, folks. On that day, I published a report naming Chevron, ExxonMobil, ConocoPhillips, Devon Energy, and Pioneer as my top picks for 2022. All of those stocks having banner starts to the year. We also were already long Occidental Petroleum. Guys, we've been long Occidental Petroleum in the long-term portfolio inside of True Trading Group since 2020 at around $12.50. This is when I bought Occidental in the long-term portfolio with my TG family members. We are still in OXY in the long-term portfolio. Congratulations on my TG fam. Guys, if you're my TG fam and you are long oil in your long-term portfolio because of the oil report that we published on January 2nd, sound off in chat right now. I want to know. I love where my TG fam makes those good, strong, solid, fundamentally sound investing decisions. True Trading Group is not just day trading. It's not just swing trading. It's also long-term investing. Whenever myself, one of the moderators, add a stock or take stocks out and in of our long-term portfolios, we notify all of our members. And oil has been one of the greatest trades that I've made in the last decade, to be completely honest with you. I think that, this is one of the greatest, trades from a long-term investment portfolio that I've made probably in the last decade. And congratulations to all my TG fam that are long this. So I'm long Occidental in the long-term portfolio, but that doesn't mean I can't short it and day trade it in my Lightspeed account, which is where I do all my active day trading, right? And swing trading. My long-term portfolio is like 90% with JP Morgan Wealth Management, and I have some money with Fidelity as well. Okay. So what I'm looking at here with Occidental is a bit of the possibility. It's early. It's early for this pattern. Okay. But you have the possibility of a head and shoulders pattern forming here. And my thoughts were going into the end of the week. Okay. There's your possible head and shoulders forming. The right shoulder needs a little bit more time to develop in order for me to really say strongly, we're going to really crack this head and shoulders pattern. So my thought process here was you have the United States and a lot of other countries around the world tapping into the strategic oil reserve that is going to help maybe bring down the price of oil. But the other thing that I'm looking at here is there's been a lot of positive headway made between potential peace talks with Russia and Ukraine. And for the first time, you actually had the Russian military pull back away from certain cities. This is the end of last week. I'm not talking this weekend. This is the end of last week. And you had both sides for the first time say we had constructive discussions. If there's any more further news about progress in Russia-Ukraine discussions, that would bring down the price of oil. And you have the tapping into the strategic oil reserve that could also bring down the price of oil. And now you have this other catalyst that just happened in the Middle East, which is a truce between the UAE and an Iranian-backed militia that's going to end fighting on the Saudi Arabia-Yemen border. That's bringing down the price of oil. Oil right now is down about 0.5 percentage point. Not a huge gap down, but a sizable gap down. That's nothing to sneeze about. Okay, so my thoughts is that all of these catalysts could create a short-term pullback in the price of oil. Oil got back underneath $100 a barrel on Friday. It closed beneath $100 a barrel. We are down beneath $99 a barrel now, and I think you can have a little bit more downside. So I'm short Oxy here on the back of this head and shoulders, and I think if Occidental breaks the neckline of this pattern, okay, I think if we break the neckline of this pattern, we got a comment on chat on the screen. Hold on, folks. I'm sorry, no, this is not the right time, but I'm a trial. How do I use the code tonight? Bradley. Okay. Adam, can you pull the screen up again for the trial? There we go. Okay, Bradley, and anybody else that's a trial member. If you're a trial member and you want the $11.27 price, because if you're a trial member now, the cheapest you can get the membership is $14.20. We're going to let you guys save $300. If you're a trial, you must sign in to your trial member dashboard. Do that first. Then from your dashboard, click that green Join Now button and enter the code TTG121. Disregard the coupon code at the top of the screen. Enter TTG121. That'll give you the $11.27 price point. You guys also get the $100 cash back when you complete the courses and quizzes, but that offer is done at midnight. Okay, the $11.27 price point and the $100 cash back is done at midnight. If you just go through our courses and quizzes, we'll give you $100 back. Now your membership is $10.27. And then if you don't make the $11.27 back at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you back $2,254. Why? Results matter at True Trading Group. Nobody else's results besides yours, because nobody else's results pay your bills. All right. So back to the charts, back to Occidental. I've got that short on. I'm looking for us if we can break beneath the neckline of this head and shoulders pattern. Everybody welcome Sheldon. Sheldon, newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Sheldon. That means now there's only 15 spots left. Okay. That means now there's only 15 of those spots left. TTGoffer.com now. All right. So I'm short Oxy, OXY. My stop loss is up around $60, $60.50. But I think if we can break this neckline, I think Occidental could give you multiple day downside and get down to 50, 51. 50, 51, that's my target right there. Okay, this area right here will be my target on the short. And we'll see if the news catalysts agree with me. Understand, if you are going to be trading any of the oil stocks, you will be susceptible to headline risk. Okay. All right. You will be susceptible to headline risk. All right. If you are trading anything relating to oil, Russia, Ukraine is going to affect the price of oil. COVID in China. China has been going through lockdowns. I don't know if a lot of people knew this or not because we're not really talking about it, but Shenzhen went into a lockdown 2 weeks ago. Shanghai went into a lockdown just the other week. Everybody welcome George. George is the newest member of the TG family, folks. Now there's just 14 spots left. Everybody welcome George. Welcome, George. Welcome to the TTG family, brother. Guys, remember, if you have questions, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. Send a text message to that phone number right now if you guys have any questions about the membership. All right? All right, so that's OXY. Okay, that's Occidental, right? We'll see if we get it. 51. That's what I'm looking for, folks. 51. We'll see if we get it. Okay, but keep your ears open for the news. Make sure you always have our Benzinga news feed running. Okay, our Benzinga news feed will give you breaking news alerts real time. No more delayed news. You get it right in our chat. You also get it on our mobile app. We have a mobile app at True Trading Group. You can stay connected to chat even if you're not in front of your computer. You can see the screen share and listen to the audio analysis on your mobile device. You can also listen to the news feed on your mobile device because there's a squawk box feature where a human will actually read the news headlines to you as they come across the screen. So you are always in the know on what is going on and what's moving markets. The speed of which traders get news matters. Okay? This is what I mean by you have access to the tools that professional traders use to make better decisions and to make faster decisions. Okay? So that's Oxy. We'll see how that trade goes. I'm in full position. Okay? Meaning I haven't taken any profit off yet. I'm in full position. All right. But I will be looking to add to this position. I did not take a very large size because my stop loss is up around $60, $6.50. But if this trade triggers through 56, 55 to the downside, I'm going to really add to that position. And we're going to look for a 5-point move down to 51 or $50. Okay. So that's that. I'll keep you guys all posted with that. My TC fam, obviously, we're going to be doing this real time as we do in chat all day, every day. But for those that are on the stream and you're just a viewer, I'll update you guys with this, but you're always going to get it delayed because I go live after the close every day. Okay. So that's Oxy. Now let's do a quick check-in on the overall markets because there's a major catalyst occurring this week, and that's going to be Wednesday. Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern. What's happening? The Fed minutes. What's the Fed minutes? The Fed minutes are the notes. The notes from last Fed meeting that we had. Okay, so Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, the notes that we had from the last Fed meeting, that's where you guys are going to be getting information. Now, what I'm going to be listening for, I don't care about rate hikes. There's not one piece of information in the Fed minutes regarding rate hikes that I think the markets are going to be surprised about. The markets are already trying to price in a 50 basis point hike in May. I think it's very possible we get a 50 basis point hike in May. Okay, so the markets are not going to be so scared of that verbiage because there's a lot of people already thinking we're going to get 50 in May. All right, and the markets have kind of already shrugged that off. What I'm listening for in the minutes is, did the Fed lay out any type of details about a plan for balance sheet runoff? Everybody welcome Brad. 13 spots left. Brad, welcome. Guys, go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. This is not going to last. We got 13 spots left, or it's until midnight tonight to get the 49% discount, get $100 cash back once you complete our courses and quizzes. And if you don't make your membership fee at least once, we're going to double your money back. $2,254 coming your way. That's how confident we are in our ability to help you become successful. Your results matter. We measure that through your P&L. So what I'm listening for on Wednesday is the Fed laying out how they're going to do balance sheet runoff. Now, how do you do balance sheet runoff? I've been talking about this for the last maybe 2 weeks on these live streams. So you guys know about this if you've been following my channel. I think this is a big deal. This is something that the markets are not really pricing in, and the market's not really prepared for if we get it. Now, I have no idea what's going to be in these notes. Nobody does. The only people that know what's in the notes are the people that are part of the Federal Reserve that were in the meeting that these are the notes from. Okay? So what I'm listening for is the Fed going to tell us how they plan on reducing the size of their balance sheet. If they aggressively start selling assets and securities off their balance sheet, that I think is a problem. The Federal Reserve has been injecting liquidity into the market since COVID. They've been buying $120 billion of different securities every single month. That's been increasing the size of their balance sheet all the way up to $9 trillion. Yes, trillion with a T. 9 trillion. That's the size of the Federal Reserve's balance sheet. They have to bring that down. If they just allow maturing securities to run off their balance sheet, to fall off their balance sheet, then that's going to be a conservative way of reducing the size of their balance sheet. So if a security matures that has a maturation date, if you let it mature and you do not reinvest into it, it just falls off your balance sheet. That's conservative. Aggressive would be just sell stuff just as aggressively as you bought it. That's going to be taking liquidity out of the market. When the Fed buys, they're putting liquidity into the market. When they sell, they're taking liquidity out of the market. If the Fed's going to be selling, I don't think the market's ready for that. And if the Fed goes on an autopilot sell program, I don't think the Fed likes that. Now, if the Fed says we're just going to let all the maturing securities run off first, okay, that's not that bad. But if the Fed in these minutes, that means at the last meeting, if they talked about how are we going to do this? We're not ready to do it right now, but when we are ready, how are we going to do it? If you get that, I think the markets go down. I think the markets go down for a couple of days because I think the market's ready for that. Okay. So Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be live inside a chat with all my THD fam, as we always are. Get your butts in chat. Don't wait till Wednesday. Get your butts in chat tomorrow. Myself, the other 8 moderators in your trading group, we're on the microphone before the market's open, telling you what stocks we're looking at, and most importantly, how we plan on trading them. You're going to get our game plan every day pre-market. Meaning I tell you guys, this stock, I'm going to buy it at this price. We literally walk you through that in the morning. Okay. So get your butts in chat with us tomorrow. Take advantage of this deal before it's too late and the price goes up. All right. So that's going to be Wednesday at 2 p.m. We got to pay attention to that because if I get that, I'm buying puts. I think the market's going to be choppy Monday, Tuesday before those Fed minutes, unless there's some major piece of news regarding Russia, Ukraine. which I don't expect there to be, but you never know. Who knows when you're going to get some kind of news that could be either positive or negative. Hopefully, right, we only get positive news headlines from this point forward. Hopefully that resolution is a lot closer than it is further away. But we'll see. Okay, we'll see what happens. All right. So a lot going on this week, right? This news with oil, knocking oil down. We're down about 0.6 of a point now. We're back down over 0.5 percentage point. So pretty sizable gap down in oil. We'll see what happens with that gap down tomorrow morning and what that's going to do to the oil stocks. All right. Everybody loves looking at INDO and IMPP and TELL, and now you have OXY, and you have Devon Energy and Chevron, all these other stocks. There's going to be such great action in those stocks. I'm going to be trading them like crazy tomorrow. All right, so get your butts in chat, guys. We'll go over that all together. Okay? All right, guys. Now, what I will do here, quickly here, hold on one second. And now I want to talk to you guys briefly. Let's go over Bitcoin. We got to talk about Bitcoin, right? Can't do a live stream here. Can't do a live stream here on Sunday evening without us talking about Bitcoin. All right. So hold on one second here, folks. Let me pull up a Bitcoin chart. Well, because this is my TC2000, but we have included in our membership, guys, we have TradingView charts. Okay. So if you guys are familiar with TradingView, right? If you are familiar with TradingView, all right, let's pull this up. All right. So pull it up, guys. I'll share my screen in just one moment. All right, folks, let me pull this up, turn my TC2000 off, and we will pull up chart of Bitcoin. All right, folks, so here we go. All right, so here we have our chart here of Bitcoin, okay? Listen, this was actually a pretty disappointing rejection up at a pretty major level of resistance for Bitcoin. Okay. And the reason for this is because recently Bitcoin had made a very nice recovery back up into the high 40s. All right. Bitcoin did a fantastic job of holding the low 30s. Okay. Or excuse me, the high 30s, low 40s. Okay. Did a great job of holding that. All right. So what I'm really looking at now is an area of resistance on Bitcoin that's up here around 48. And that's going to be this resistance level that you guys see right up here. Okay. You can see very clearly every time Bitcoin has gotten up into this region, you have seen that the price of Bitcoin, okay, sells off every time it's gotten up into that region. So you have a lot of selling pressure up there around 48. So what just recently happened? We just had this rally right up to 47,600, and then we just got punched right in the face all the way back down to 45,800. Okay, so we really were gearing up there to try to break through that level, and we got stuffed. And we got stuffed pretty damn hard and pretty damn aggressively. And now I think you're going to look at a little bit of a range here now in Bitcoin where I think you're going to trade in the 40s for a little while. You know, I think that you're kind of stuck now underneath. I think that you're going to be stuck underneath that resistance in the high 40s, like 47, 48. Okay. I think you're going to be stuck underneath that level for a little while. But you have a lot of support in like 38, 39,000. So what I would look for now for the Bitcoin traders out there, I don't think it's going to be, I think it's a tough trade if you try to trade in the 45s because you're right in the middle of the range. if I'm you and I'm a active Bitcoin trader and you're looking for this, I'd look for this as Bitcoin gets closer to 40. That's going to be your buy zone, and trade that range, because I think you're going to get like an $8,000, $9,000 range in Bitcoin, where Bitcoin's going to go down to 42, 41, back to 46, 47, back to 40, 41, back to 45, 46. And you can play that range. I really think that Bitcoin is going to be range bound for a little while, and that's not a bad thing. Allowing Bitcoin to just trade in a range right now, not a bad thing. Okay. Major support down around 38, 39. If that level breaks, you're going to get another leg to the downside, but I don't see that level breaking on Bitcoin. That level was tested and held for many, many weeks. You had major catalysts from a fundamental perspective that kind of, added some selling pressure, and, your average short-term retail holder was actually down on that, on their positions. And that's usually not a good thing. And the greed and fear gauge on Bitcoin back to like 60. So it's in a much better place now from a technical standpoint. Much better place from a technical standpoint. So I think it's going to be a range-bound trade, and you can make a lot of money trading that range. All right. Siraj, welcome. Everybody welcome Siraj. 12. 12 of those spots left, guys. Go to ttgoffer.com and enter that coupon code TTG121.
Fun fact about Siraj. You're not going to comment on my look tonight at all.
I was checking it out earlier. It is rather interesting. What do you got? Like a little bandana, a little headband? You a little working out? Little 80s workout for you?
Just haven't gotten a haircut yet. My hair was bothering me.
You look like old school 80s Celtics.
Well, I know you're coming to Miami this week, so I was hoping that you would have your guy come to the office.
Sure, buddy. If you need a haircut, I'll have my barber come cut you up, man, anytime.
So interesting fact about Siraj. He's watched us for 2 years. He did a TTG Tuesday and a TTG 3.
Wow.
He just really likes to take his time. He's cool as shit, though. We're talking on text message right now. Super cool.
That's cool. Siraj, welcome to the family, brother. I'm glad to have you part of the team finally. After being a YouTube viewer for 2 years, finally a TTG official family member. Welcome, Siraj. I can't wait to trade with you, brother. Welcome.
Yeah, super cool guy.
Very cool. Very cool.
Now. I got a basketball game. I gotta And for those wondering why the code word was Essentia, it's because
Adam's got to stay hydrated before his pickup game later. You got to bust out the 3 green striped knee-high socks too, man, with the Converse.
This is Sarah's. She's like, do you want my booty shorts to go with it?
Oh, that's funny, man. That is funny. All right, folks. Well, gang, that just about does it there. That's our live stream. We went over the overall markets. We went over the Fed minutes. We went over oil. We went over Bitcoin. We got so much going on here, but even more importantly, we got a lot going on here tonight. All right. That 49% offer, that 11.27 price point, the $100 cash back, the double your money back guarantee, all that is good until midnight tonight, folks, or for the next 12 people. All right. So I like to move on now, and I like to, for those that are still interested, if you're still in the live stream, we still have about 1,000 people that are watching us live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. If you guys are still with us and you're interested, I'll show you what the platform looks like, because remember, there's no upsells for tools and resources and courses. You get access to all of them. Let me show you what some of that stuff looks like. Remember, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code, 49% discount, 2 private study groups, $100 cash back when you complete our courses and quizzes. And if you don't make 11.27 at least once, we're going to give you $2,254 back. Every day you're getting access to our chat room. Our chat room is a proprietary software. It's not a Discord. All right. You're going to be there while the mods and there's 8 other professionals beside myself that are sharing their screen, that are live on the microphone, calling out our trades in real time. All right. We are collectively sporting just under an 80% win rate, and we are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that actually tracks every single buy and sell that our moderators make, all of our take profits, all of our stop outs, the wins, the losses. They're all right there for you to see, so that if you followed our alerts, you can actually see how would you be performing based on the alerts that you guys are receiving. We are fully transparent inside of True Trading Group. Our trades are uploaded every single day to that trading journal. I told you about the 2 private study groups already. That's how you get individual attention from one of our pro traders to get your questions answered. Then you're going to get the Benzinga newsfeed. Okay. The Benzinga newsfeed gives you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat, also inside of our mobile app. This way you get news as soon as it crosses the wire. You get our TradingView charting software. The charting software is one of the most commonly used softwares by active traders. It's yours free when you guys join the TeachD family. You don't have to pay $1 extra for anything that I'm showing you right now. All of these tools I'm showing you are included free with your membership. You also get the Trade Ideas scanner. Trade Ideas is the industry standard scanner. Okay. It'll show you guys what stocks are making new highs, which ones are making new lows, have a surge in volume. This is how we make sure you always focus on the best stocks during the day. Then we have the simulator. I mentioned that earlier. The simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. We have our own proprietary scanner that's just like FinViz Elite. You can set your own settings, but also lets you scan for crypto. We have dark pool data, unusual options activity. This is information used to only be available to professionals. Now it's at the fingertips of my TeachD members. This is what I mean by we empower the retail trader. We give you not just the level of education, but also the tools that professional traders have access to so they can make better informed decisions. That's how we get you to make better informed decisions. Everybody, welcome Josh Paul. Josh Paul, welcome to the TeachD family. There's now just 11 of those spots now remaining. Everybody, welcome Josh Paul. Then we also have a trading journal that will track your trading, not just ours. It'll give you statistics and data to help you figure out what you're doing wrong, so we know where you need to make improvements. A social sentiment scanner will let you always be aware and stay ahead of the crowd, because it scours through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tells you what stocks are being mentioned the most on all of those platforms. All these fancy tools used to be available to hedge funds only. Now, the retail traders got them thanks to True Trading Group's platform. You're going to get analyst ratings too. Any stock you're interested in, you can type it in, get a downloadable PDF report, show you how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. You're going to get our watch list and game plan every day. You know, the stocks that the mods have their eyes on and how they plan on trading them. And then you have all the courses. The courses are a simplified, yet expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses for those that are brand new, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got access to all of it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There's no VIP pro courses that cost more money. There's no upsells for courses. You guys join TTG for that $11.27, you get access to all of it. Then we have a video library that gives you up to over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted with our members. How to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, how to trade during a stock market crash, just to name a few. You get access to all of it. No additional charge. It's all there for you. And then when you become a member, you can actually attend these webinars live. Interact with members, interact with the moderators. Guys, it's time you invested in something real, something that can actually educate you and help you learn a new skill that can help you reach financial goals that you never thought before were possible. Listen, we're fully transparent. I don't sugarcoat anything. I can't promise you the world. I can't promise you you're going to make millions of dollars and you're going to buy a Lamborghini. But I can promise you a real chance at success as long as you're willing to put in just a little effort. I can promise you that we will give you double your money back if you fail to make that membership fee back over a year. I promise you that we actually care about your success, and that when you join True Trading Group, that's the day that our relationship actually begins. The ball's in your court now. I'm going to be in chat tomorrow morning along with my 8 other professional trader moderators and my TTG fam of educated, helpful, dedicated TTG fam. That's where we're going to be. I'm going to be trading oil stocks. I'm going to be looking to see what goes on with the Fed minutes on Wednesday. And we're going to do what we do each and every single day, and that's kick some ass and take some names and make some money. Whether the markets are up, down, left, right, sideways, does not matter if the markets are up or down tomorrow, because there's ways for us to make money as active and educated traders. Now, the question is, are you going to be there with us, or are you going to keep trying to figure this stuff out on your own? You're going to keep losing thousands of dollars on your own, or are you going to spend $11.27 here tonight, go through our courses and quizzes, get $100 back, so you really only spent $10.27. Stop guessing. Start trading. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Use the coupon code TTG121. If you are still unsure about our membership and you want to give us a try, you are more than welcome to join our trial membership. Our trial membership is 7 days. It's only $3. It's a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal. There's no reoccurring payment. There's nothing. It's just a one-time $3 payment. You get access to our trading chat room. You get the real-time stock alerts through our mobile app. You get the Benzinga Live newsfeed, 3 sample trading courses, our real-time scanner, and really get a feel for what it's like to be part of the TTG family. It's only $3. You literally cannot buy a bag of Doritos right now for $3. Just enter your name and your email and say, yes, I want this. And you guys can take that next step to be ready to rock and roll and get your butts in chat with me tomorrow morning. It's a big week coming up this week. Out of all the weeks, this is the one. Get your butts in chat, name, email. Yes, I want this. Let's do it. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow morning. Okay, guys, if you haven't done so already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell icon. Don't ever miss these. We talk golden nuggets on a regular basis. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow morning.